On November 12th, OpenAI officially launched GPT-5.1, a major upgrade to their GPT-5 series that brings two powerful new models: GPT-5.1 Instant and GPT-5.1 Thinking. This isn't just another incremental update, it's OpenAI's response to user feedback demanding AI that's not only intelligent, but genuinely enjoyable to interact with. So what exactly is GPT-5.1? According to OpenAI's official announcement, GPT-5.1 represents a meaningful evolution in both intelligence and communication style. The update introduces two distinct variants designed to meet different user needs. GPT-5.1 Instant serves as the primary model for everyday ChatGPT interactions, while GPT-5.1 Thinking targets users requiring advanced reasoning for complex problem-solving tasks. The key philosophy behind this release is summarized in OpenAI's statement. Great AI should not only be smart, but also enjoyable to talk to. This marks a strategic shift in AI development, moving beyond raw computational power toward creating more human-centered experiences. The release comes at a crucial time, as OpenAI faces increasing competition from rivals like Anthropic's Claude, Google's Gemini, and various open-source alternatives. Let's dive into GPT-5.1 Instant, which will become the default model for most ChatGPT users. OpenAI describes it as warmer, more intelligent, and significantly better at following instructions compared to its predecessor. Early testers report that the model often surprises them with its playfulness while remaining clear and genuinely useful. But the improvements go far beyond personality. GPT-5.1 Instant introduces a groundbreaking feature called adaptive reasoning. For the first time, this widely used model can assess the complexity of your question before responding. It decides whether to engage in deeper processing for challenging queries, or provide quick answers for straightforward questions. This intelligent allocation of computational resources means you get thorough, accurate responses when you need them, without unnecessary waiting for simple requests. The performance gains are impressive and measurable. On the AIME 2025 Mathematics Benchmark, a high school-level math competition, GPT-5.1 Instant shows significant improvements in problem-solving capabilities. Similarly, on Codeforces programming challenges, the model generates more accurate and efficient code solutions. These benchmarks demonstrate that adaptive reasoning isn't just a theoretical concept. It delivers real-world improvements in mathematical reasoning and algorithmic problem-solving. Another critical enhancement is instruction following. Previous versions of GPT-5 sometimes failed to adhere to specific user requirements, like maintaining a particular word count or format. GPT-5.1 Instant addresses this frustration by more reliably answering the exact question you asked, following the specific parameters you set. For developers and professionals who depend on precise outputs, this improvement alone is game-changing. Now let's explore GPT-5.1 Thinking, OpenAI's advanced reasoning model designed for complex analytical tasks. The most significant upgrade here is dynamic thinking time allocation. Unlike its predecessor, which applied similar processing effort to all queries, GPT-5.1 Thinking adapts its computational intensity based on the problem's complexity. According to OpenAI's testing on representative ChatGPT tasks, GPT-5.1 Thinking is roughly twice as fast on the simplest tasks and twice as slow on the most complex ones when compared to GPT-5 Thinking. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's actually brilliant engineering. Why waste computational resources overthinking simple questions? Conversely, why rush through genuinely difficult problems that require careful analysis? The model also produces clearer responses with less technical jargon and fewer undefined terms. This makes advanced AI capabilities more accessible to non-technical users who need sophisticated analysis, but struggle with overly complex explanations. Whether you're working on technical documentation, analyzing business strategies, or tackling multi-step mathematical problems, GPT-5.1 Thinking provides both depth and clarity. Beyond the model improvements, OpenAI has introduced extensive personalization features that fundamentally change how you interact with ChatGPT. The company has refined its tone preset options to better reflect how people naturally use the platform. You now have access to multiple personality presets, including default, friendly, efficient, professional, candid, and quirky. Each preset is designed to match different conversational contexts, whether you need formal assistance for business communications or a more casual tone for brainstorming sessions. But the customization goes deeper. OpenAI is experimenting with advanced controls that let you fine-tune specific characteristics, such as response, conciseness, warmth, scannability, and even emoji frequency. These aren't superficial changes. They represent a fundamental shift toward AI that adapts to your communication style, rather than forcing you to adapt to the machine. Perhaps most importantly, personalization changes now take effect immediately across all your conversations, including ongoing chats. Previously, you had to start new conversations to apply preference changes. This seamless experience makes ChatGPT feel more like a genuine conversational partner that understands your evolving needs. For developers and technical users, GPT-5.1 brings important API updates. Both models will be available through the OpenAI API later this week. GPT-5.1 Instant will be accessible as GPT-5.1 Chat Latest, while GPT-5.1 Thinking will be released simply as GPT-5.1. Both API endpoints include adaptive reasoning capabilities enabled by default. The rollout follows a phased approach. Paid ChatGPT users under Pro, Plus, Go, and Business plans receive access first, followed by free and logged-out users. Enterprise and education customers get a 7-day early access toggle before GPT-5.1 becomes the default model for everyone. OpenAI is taking a thoughtful approach to transitions. Previous GPT-5 versions will remain available in a legacy models dropdown for paid subscribers for 3 months. This gives users time to compare performance, adapt workflows, and provide feedback at their own pace. It's a welcome change from abrupt model deprecations that have frustrated developers in the past. The GPT 5.1 release signals an important shift in AI development priorities. While the industry has long focused on raw capabilities, larger models, more parameters, higher benchmark scores, OpenAI is now competing on user experience and emotional intelligence alongside technical performance. This strategy makes sense in an increasingly competitive landscape. As Fidji Simo, OpenAI's CEO for applications, noted, these models are trained using the same stack as OpenAI's reasoning models and score higher on factuality and complex problem-solving than GPT-5, while introducing a more natural, conversational tone. The company recognizes that other AI providers have positioned tonality as a competitive differentiator, and GPT-5.1's upgrades directly address this challenge. For enterprise users, the improvements go beyond personality. Organizations are increasingly mixing and matching AI models based on workload requirements, costs, and regulatory expectations. GPT-5.1 helps OpenAI reassert its position not through dramatic capability leaps, but by focusing on fundamentals that shape enterprise confidence, reliability, consistency, and predictable behavior. GPT 5.1 represents OpenAI's vision for AI that combines high intelligence with genuine enjoyability. Whether you're using the adaptive reasoning of GPT 5.1, Instant for everyday tasks, or leveraging the dynamic processing power of GPT 5.1, Thinking for complex analysis, these updates deliver meaningful improvements in both capability and user experience. The real question isn't whether GPT 5.1 is more powerful. The benchmarks clearly show it is. The question is whether AI can finally feel less like a tool and more like a collaborative partner. Based on early reports and OpenAI's comprehensive approach to this release, GPT 5.1 appears to be a significant step in that direction. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this useful, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.